Tomorrow begins Invest in Veterans Week. It's a push to not only support veteran-owned businesses, but to get more veterans into the workforce. Tom Gimbel, founder of LaSalle Network, is here to talk more about that. Hi, Tom.
Always good to be with you, Micah.
Oh, always good to have you. Tom, how do businesses or how should businesses go about getting veterans into the workforce?
Well, I think it really takes a concerted effort, right? I mean, if you're going to advertise on Indeed or CareerBuilder or Monster.com, you want to make sure that you put in there that you are requesting veterans, that's a plus, obviously. And then you want to go to targeted military veteran sites. And all you have to do is Google United States military veterans, and then whatever city or area you live in, and you're going to get a plethora of job boards and advertising vehicles that are going to drive you to how to find these folks. But once you get one, it's reinvesting in the community, and there's so many different ways to reach out to veterans in addition to employment, right? I mean, there's wounded warriors and scholarship funds, and when you get more involved, your company becomes a bigger proponent of helping veterans in a wide variety of ways, and it makes you a more attractable employer.
It adds more to diversity, of course. And veterans, there are veterans with such great qualifications that are often overlooked.
Well, there's no doubt about it. You're talking about people that were overseas, usually. There's also ones who never were sent overseas. But you've got people who were overseas. If they were in combat, they were operating huge machinery, doing huge logistics. They don't have to always have come from Afghanistan or the Gulf War era back in the 90s. You've got people who were veterans and served for the GI Bill to go to college, that never even went overseas to go to battle. There's so many different levels of officers as well as enlisted folks. So it's not just people that are coming out. And I think people think veterans, they think shooting guns or crawling on the ground doing obstacle courses. It's so much more than that with our veterans. They're heroes, number one, but number two, their skills and their bandwidth and their work ethic is second to none.
Yeah, I was going to say, the work ethic is phenomenal. Their discipline, as far as work is concerned, is phenomenal as well. Such an asset to a company.
There's no doubt about it. And there's also a level of maturity that comes. And when we're sitting here, now they may not have, if they're coming out of the military directly, or it's been a fairly short period of time, they may not be as comfortable in the work world. You got to remember, in the military, to quote A Few Good Men and Jack Nicholson's character, right? We follow orders or people die. In corporate America, people don't follow orders, and sometimes they get promotions and raises. So some of that is a little bit different.
Yeah, you said that, I didn't, but go on.
Right, some of it's different than what soldiers are used to, what veterans are used to. So there is an emotional period that takes the transition into corporate America. And I think as corporate leaders, we need to understand that and really lend a helping hand to help people through that transition, and not just expect them to jump right in and be ready to do the corporate boogie woogie, if you will, but to actually learn the dance steps.
If there are a lot of employers out there who may be watching, how do you become welcoming to veterans?
Well, there's a wide variety. Like I said, don't think of it as just hiring a veteran and then you're done. Mm-hmm. You actually want to give back to the community, whether it's wounded warriors or scholarship funds. It doesn't have to be a ton of money. It just shows that you're committed to it. When they come on board, you can work with Veteran Affairs and with other people. There's so many officers who are executives in the Chicagoland area who are so willing to help. If you just reach out to them via LinkedIn or through other services like that and ask them, what do they think the tips are to help people get acclimated? But a lot of it is just giving people a chance to think and observe and write down their thoughts and then work with them. The military also does a great program of paying for transitions for people who are leaving the military as officers to transition into a corporate job. There's just a lot of things once you dive in that you never knew existed that is really beneficial and not very expensive for companies to do.
Tom Gimbel, thank you. We've been agreeing too much on these subjects. We got to come up with something where we can go at it.
Well, we got to change the seasons coming up. I'm sure we'll disagree on something.
I'm sure we will. Thank you, sir. Have a good one.